What is up, YouTube? My name is Jay from CowFaic'd, and man, it's been a while, hasn't it? So, why haven't I been uploading in such a long time? What's kept me so long? What have I been doing in this exceptionally long period of time? And why haven't I been on YouTube anymore? All of these questions I'm gonna answer for you. Sit back, relax, get your popcorn, get your snacks, get your Coca-Cola, I don't care, and I'm gonna explain to you why I've been gone from YouTube for so long, and what's gonna happen now. So, let's start out with why I left YouTube for so long. Well, it's kind of a long story, so sit back and relax. So, it all started out a couple of months ago when my laptop broke down. It's the laptop I've been recording on for quite a while. It's the one you saw in my old cringy Minecraft Let's Play videos where I was bragging about how fast it was and shit, and it was kind of mediocre, but it got the job done. It did what it needed to do, and it worked pretty well. Until I actually got into some like actual video editing and like audio editing and shit like that, and I needed more RAM, I needed more memory. It's just not really pretty. But my laptop finally broke down, and all I had to record on then was an unfinished PC. Before my laptop broke down, I'd already started saving up for a new PC, which I'm recording this on right now. This PC is standing right next to me right now. It's quite a beast compared to all the other shit I've had before this. It runs off a GTX 1070 Founders Edition. From MSI. Why from MSI, you might ask? Well, very simple. It was the cheapest Founders Edition card I could get, and I'm a cheapskate. And it has an AMD FX 6300 processor. Now you may be thinking, before you ask, won't that bottleneck like a bitch? And it really doesn't much, because I really don't play that many CPU-intensive games. Of course it bottlenecks because, well, it isn't the fastest processor in the world, and that graphics card is quite a fast one, but I've overclocked my CPU to 4.1 GHz, so it's able to keep up with most of the basic games I play. Now I actually upgraded my RAM just today. I bought some RAM just yesterday, and it arrived today. It's Kingston HyperX Fury. I now have 12 GB of RAM. I already had 4 GB of Kingston Value RAM. And now I've added a singular Kingston HyperX Fury Black DDR3 8GB stick. So I'm finally able to record again. Before that though, I had to be running this PC off a graphics card which was subpar, to say the least. I was actually borrowing this graphics card from a really good friend of mine. Awesome guy, by the way, but I digress. This video card was from, I think, like 1996, 1997 or something, but it was compatible with my PC. I was able to use it, so I was actually able to use this PC, for which I just bought parts back then. So that's why I have been able to make one video in this whole time span. It's the April Fool's video, which actually gave the name A Final Goodbye, just like you see in the thumbnail. And I had a little hex code in the bottom, and if you translated that back to ASCII, it'll come back as "this is an April Fool's joke," yada yada yada, whatever. But some people didn't pick up on that, so I immediately changed the title to "a shitty April Fool's joke" or something like that, just so people actually knew. And now all the comments I've been getting are, "You couldn't fool me. I was already sure that wasn't an April Fool's video. I saw right through it. I'm so smart. Can you stroke my dick because I'm so smart?" Like, that's all the comments I've been getting, really. Doesn't matter though. For those people who left such a comment and are watching, it was a really shitty April Fool's video. I know. If you did see right through it, congratulations. You are a smart person. Whatever. You got it. You got the joke. Good job. Though, so that's why I haven't been able to record in a long time. I was saving up for a new graphics card, and now I have this GTX 1070, which is an absolute beast compared to what I've had before. But why wasn't I able to get this graphics card earlier? I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I am a lazy motherfucker. I am such a lazy little cunt. Like, I refuse to put in any work to get any money to actually be able to pay for this graphics card until like about a month and a half, something like that ago, when I finally got off my lazy ass and actually started working. I'm now actually in the process of trying to start my own business here in my hometown, so we'll see how that works out. I'm doing this together with a couple of friends, so I'm not the only one working on this. I'm not gonna drop the ball like I'm doing with YouTube lately. Don't worry about that. So, what have I been doing in that time that I had that GPU, rather than recording some other basic videos? Well, I've actually been working on a little prototype for a really, really simple game. It was a multiplayer game. It was a ship building, like sailing, procedurally generated open world sandbox kind of game. Like you could make a ship with a system that's really similar to like one of those old Robot Wars games, where you like draw out the shape and it makes a mesh out of those shapes, and then that's your ship, and you can build onto it with blocks, kind of like Minecraft. And then you build your ship and you can sail around with it, and it was really cool. And it was my first multiplayer project, and it actually worked, so I was really happy with that. But then The Last Leviathan by Superpunk Games came out, which is basically the same idea, but executed much, much better. It looks really good, really promising. I'm actually really happy for those guys. They were able to pull off a game like that so well. It looks really good, and I'm definitely going to be playing that, though this does mean I've discontinued my project. So, apart from all of that, I have my new GPU, and I am able to make new videos again. Now the question remains, when am I going to upload again? Very simple. I can't give an exact answer because I'm not going to stick to any schedule of sorts, but I'm going to try to upload every week or two, like at least one video every week. Maybe I'll skip like once or twice, but I'll try to at least limit myself to not making less than one video a week. I'm pretty sure I can manage that. I don't want to push myself too much though, because I'm just going to lose all dedication to work on YouTube again like I have in the past. And that just sucks. I just didn't feel like recording any videos because I just wasn't having fun. And I do want to have fun making videos. Like, for example, I can record 7 or 8 videos in one day and I'll have a grand old time, but the next couple of days I'll be completely burnt out and won't feel like recording anything. That's just an example, by the way. I wish I could record 8 videos in a day. That would be fantastic, but I actually can't because I suck. And I'm not one of those shitty React channels. Shots fired. So, that's probably how I'm going to upload again, like once every 1 or 2 weeks. And then there's just one more question that I'm sure you're all asking. Before you do, I'll answer you right now. What will I be uploading? Well, if you've seen my last video, the April Fool's video, you'll kinda see the point that I was going to try and take across with you guys. Like, I was trying a new format that you guys have probably been seeing lately in videos by, for example, Leafy or Pyrocynical or KrillisML, who's a good friend of mine. Please check out his channel, shameless plug. But those commentary style videos, that's what I'm going to try to make. And it's going to be like talking over some gameplay footage or any other ready footage for you to look at while I ruin it with my voiceover. I'm going to make those kind of videos because I think the style of those videos will make it possible for me to make these videos much more regularly, just because I don't have to try to be funny so hard while recording gameplay footage, because they're recorded separately. I can just have a topic that I want to talk about and write some shit down that I do want to talk about, write down a couple of shitty jokes that I'm going to make, and just talk about that, and just add the footage in later, and that'll be so much better for me, because I'm not really that much of a funny guy. If you've seen my older videos, you'll know this. I'm not really that funny. I'm my humor is kind of shitty. Like, I do laugh at things occasionally, but I'm just the kind of guy who takes himself a little bit too seriously, so I can't really joke around about meaningless things easily, especially when recording videos. So this means I'll be able to just sit back and relax and just play a game and just have the recording running in the background. I won't have to pay attention to it, and later I'll just pick out a couple of interesting parts from that video and add them under my voiceover, and I think that format will suit me a lot better. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys had a good time, and until the next video, see you.